Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's Alvarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Spread out to the left, and that pass just didn't quite work. Shoots! It's come back out to it. Goal! Argentina! only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element. losing the control before what was a really good finish from me too. He made it all look so effortless as well.
After 87 minutes.
And very quickly. Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Alvarez. Proving pass. Nice interception one time.
Minutes has been indicated.
Otamendi. 4 extra minutes added on. Great vision. No luck with that dink over the top. McAllister. Oh, that's well spotted. Vitinha. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim? It is a deeply historic derby. The rivalry between Spain and Portugal is ancient and heartfelt, and so this is an intense, intriguing Iberian affair. It is utterly unpredictable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And when these two meet, Jim, we know it is special.
Well, the calibre of players available to both teams makes this game a potential classic every time, Peter. Okay, you may think the Spaniards have had the better of things in direct showdowns in recent big tournaments, but I can see very little difference in terms of relative strengths.
Chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling.
Morata! Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Morata, clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
And it's Pedri. And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Pedri really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Diogo Dalot. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's having a go! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
First quarter of an hour gone. Bernardo Silva. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here. Good ball. Shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. And it's in. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Half an hour played now. Le Normand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vitinha. And that's going to be a goal kick. Vitinha. It's Bernardo Silva. Morata. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Yamal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Knocks it into space. It's Morata! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Spain, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's shifting through the big header! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made a decision to get tighter. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries to pass it through. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal receives it in a good position here. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, super ball. Turns and goes back. Williams. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's made its way to him. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. Swept in. Cleared without complication. And this is Morata. Yamal. He has found a way through. He's being urged to shoot. Now this could be a chance. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bernardo Silva. Fabian Ruiz looking to add to his goal. Chooses to go back. And he's in on charge, surely! He's got a goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Portugal can make their change now with a break in play. It's become a case of men against boys. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! About as smooth as it gets. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And this is Morata. Picked out brilliantly. No way through, so back it... He's had a shot! He's kept it out, just.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's Porro. Matheus Nunes into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Looking for a runner. He's in plenty of space here. Lenormand. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are... Good chance here! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Nicely weighted ball. Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
South Africa with the corner. They're first. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Savinho. He has found the way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? Goal! The breakthrough strike. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
South Africa break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. South Africa find themselves a goal up here. It's a lead to cherish. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. And here's Luis. Great defending, strong and determined. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. South Africa finding their passes. Goes looking wide. Applies the finish! South Africa have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gabriel. And it's Marquinhos. Danilo. Referee's given a throw. Now it's João Pedro. Looking to play him in.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Douglas Luiz. What a throw in. That is good strength. Now he's got space here. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the finish! He has done it! Brazil are back in business. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Brazil really will fancy their chances now. They need to make...
And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. South Africa are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Little pass back. Out to the left it goes. Volleyed effort.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
So, third corner of the game. He's having a go! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Carlos Augusto. And Gabriel. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Now that looks a decent ball. Douglas Luiz. Now he's off and running. And the through ball. Now it's João Pedro. He's free. He has got... Takes a shot! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Brazil go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's well positioned. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Pinches it off him. Over to the left. Passing is crisp and sharp. Douglas Luiz. And it's Joelinton. Spread out to the left. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's got away. Joelinton.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Douglas Luiz. Pass is just off target. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now it's Savinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Any reflections on what you've seen? So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming and
Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Ito. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the defender, Hiroki Ito, looks every inch a modern centre.
Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Ito. Minamino. Neither side yet able to find the net. Japan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and...
Big chance! Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mitoma. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. Gets into some space. Passes short and sharp. Can he finish? He scored! The breakthrough strike. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Threads one in. Lovely pass, but face to face with the keeper. He's had a shot! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Played back. Can he get on the end of this? And a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Minamino. Tries to play it through. Ito. Now that looks a decent ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Australia ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that's really well manoeuvred. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he was quick to react. Bitoma.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Might be danger here. There's the shot! And it's there! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Kubo! Kubo plays it short. And it's played in. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's going for goal! Not the most accurate pass. Is there any support? He's having a shot! And he's lifted it over.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
And it's Kubo. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Duan. Oh, nicely intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's clever. Ito. Itakura. Now, can they get him away? That's a good ball. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It's become a case of men against boys. Minamino. Now he's got space here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Could try cutting inside here. And he's had a hit! And that's wide. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Shapes to shoot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Ito. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little.
And it's been given... Shoots! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Germany have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Adeyemi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Andrick.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's in on goal. Musiala! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That ball looks a good one. Picked out brilliantly.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
No outsmarting him this time. Oh, well measured. Minamino! He's tried one! Superb from Minamino! A finish of true class. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equals.
He's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Tar. Now it's Havertz. Oh, good spread. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Goal, Germany! And they get themselves in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Germany get themselves into the lead. Witz. And he's forced to go back. Musiala. Some good persistent defending here. That has ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Knocks it into space. Tar. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great ball. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on.
Face to face with the keeper. Real chance! Goal! Japan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Japan take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Japan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Musiala looking to get on the end of this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Kimmich. So we've reached the hour mark. Adeyemi. He's had it taken off him. Mitoma. That's a cute ball. Andrick. And it's Stiller. Goes looking wide. And that has left him in a heap. Pass somewhat off target. Tar. For Musiala. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him.
And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's there. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Raum. Stiller. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Wirtz. Threads one in. Stiller.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Gives it back. Germany couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
I think we're just about done here. Good ball, good take. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's beautifully weighted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the finish! No messing about. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of...